Hey guys, so I'm doing a Friday chit chatty video, but I'm driving. So don't worry, I'm gonna focus on the road. But that's why I'm telling you, so you know I'm not looking at the camera. Anyway, a few things I want to vent about or talk about. First, I'm gonna start out with a previous video I put up, which was my KDP results. Really good response on the video. It inspired people. People love it, love that, okay? However, I made it clear in the video that, that the results are not like normal, okay? I want to tell you that while I'm encouraging you to do it, a few things you should know. One, I picked a really good niche coincidentally. However, most of you won't find a niche like that. I'm just being honest. I think some of you may, and of course, I hope so. However, it's not common to find such a great niche, okay? But remember, I've dabbled in KDP for years. Dabbled, literally, for years. So, and I'm not saying that it will take you years to find a fantastic niche. It could be within months, okay? But I just want to point that out. I want to be super transparent. Why? Because if you're listening to this and you're one of my regular students or members who want to, do a side hustle, you get some extra income on the side, you better not do it if your current shop, if there's a lot of work for you to do in it, okay? Meaning, imagine you going about your business, doing your regular shop stuff, and your shop could probably use some work. Have you done new listings for the season? SEO, there's a whole bunch of things you could possibly do. And granted, you could always work on something. I'm not referring to that. I'm just saying, if you have something, dooming, is that a word? Wait, is that the right word? Really hovering over you, meaning something that you should really be doing in order to get more sales, improve your shop, whatever, then you probably should focus on that. You might say, well, Delia, you're doing it. You're not taking your own advice? Because I have a huge team working for me. I started the KDP thing myself, found the niche, sure, but I knew that I was able to assign this to somebody on my team, so I have somebody else working on it. And that's it. I was able to use one of my resources to do so. I had a member message me, really excited about this KDP thing, which is great. And she's smart because she's not taking time away to do the KDP thing. I believe she said her husband's a stay-at-home dad. And so he's going to be investing his, the extra time he has. He's not, he does not have all the time in the world, obviously, but to help start this. Fantastic. But, and I don't want to discourage you from starting something on the side, even if you are doing something else full time. But if you have somebody to help you, that'd be great. If not, I just ask. And I love diversity. I love diversifying your income streams. So this is a hard one for me, and lowering the risk, right? But you're starting technically a new business. You're not taking your current products, adding it on Amazon. You're not taking your current market and adding new products. That's allowed. That's okay. Do what you want, but that's my recommendation, okay? So, hurry up, guys. So, I'm in my husband's car, by the way, so if you're wondering why the car looks different, he has a phone holder. I don't. So I may buy exactly the one he has. Because there's so many online, I can't even decide. Okay, so anywho, but the stability is kind of weird, is it not? It's like shaking as we're driving. Let me know in the comments. I might also want to put it on this side, because this side is my good side. Okay, so anywho, some things I want to vent about. Customer service. Customer service in this world sucks. I'll tell you who I blame. I blame people that are doing the customer service, but I also blame the bosses, the managers, or whatever, that are teaching them. Mostly. I'll be honest, I'm not perfect at customer service, neither is my team. First of all, nobody's perfect. However, I like to assume we are far ahead of what is considered average, okay? My brother told me a story. He lives in Brooklyn, He went to the ATM machine to pull out some cash. It doesn't matter the bank, but his card wasn't working, and it said, go see teller inside. And he's like, all right, I'll go see teller. And he told the lady, like, this has happened to me multiple times. What do I do? She's like, oh, well, I don't know. Going forward, you have to just come in here to get cash. He was like, what? First of all, what if I want to get cash during off time hours when you guys are not there? Very possible. And that's the reason you give. There must be something wrong. I should, as a benefit, any bank offers this, obviously, is to have ATMs to be able to pull out cash easy without seeing a damn person. So anyway, I said I was livid for him. I know that's a ridiculous thing to be livid about, but I was thinking about the overall picture. Wow, there's a lot of traffic. I was thinking about the overall picture about customer. That's really the best thing that she could have said. Anyway, he called. I said to him, no, call the branch manager, call whatever. Anyway, he called the card. They asked him about his card stripe. Yes, it looked a little dingy. They're sending him a new card. That's probably the reason why it's not reading it right. How does a bank teller or whatever he talked to inside not know this? Anyway, you might say, Dad, let's relax. Pick your battles. It's not about that. This helped me remember all the bad customer service experiences I've had, that people have had. I want you guys, if you're with me on this and you're like, yep, Dahlia, I get it. I want you guys to inspire yourselves and read the book. Oh, what's the book? It's a short book. You can read it within like an hour, maybe 2. No, even less, okay? It's called Something Fred. Damn it. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh man, it's a customer service book. If you listen, I'll link it down below if I remember. If I don't, then search for like the book, search for like an Amazon Fred customer service. I'm sure you're gonna find it. It's a quick read. It's fantastic if you want to inspire yourself to offer better customer service, no matter the job that you're doing, okay? So please, I encourage you. I just can't stand people who don't want to try hard. I don't like, what do they call that thing that people were doing? Silent quitting, whatever it's called. I'm okay with it in terms of, yes, do your job and go home, but some people are not even doing their job. Silent quitting or quiet quitting. They're misunderstanding it. If it's like, yes, do your job and go home, depending on what you mean by going above and beyond. Doing customer service is not above and beyond, guys. Okay? It's part of the job. Okay? Anyway, that's my take on it. You don't have to do things extra outside of what you are paid to do. Right? Take on extra projects, etc. Unless you want to be promoted. But it depends on how you define it. Nonetheless, this goes into my next thing I want to rant about. Okay, by the way, if you don't know this, I'm going to tell you. I often give my employees life lessons, okay? When something's on my mind, I say, team, I have to tell you something. I tell them a story, I tell them a life lesson. It's really important to me. I don't know why. Anyway, what time is it? So, I tell them a life lesson. Here's a life lesson for you guys. But I'm going to elaborate, so please, I don't know exactly what the title of it is, but let me just say, don't trust nobody. And so you might say, huh? Elaborate. Yes. When it comes to transactions, personal or business, transaction, I'm handing over a card, right? Transactions, contract-related items, okay? Let me give you several examples. You reserve a hotel, okay? And when you get there, they're like, hey, we need to charge $200 for incidentals, right? That's if you go and something happens in the hotel and they have to charge your room because maybe you damaged something, okay? Obviously, you didn't damage a damn thing. You barely slept on the bed, okay? You must double check that pending charge dropped, okay? That's just an example. Double check. Don't trust nobody. Another example, I could give you many examples. I have to just think of them. And this has happened to us, my family, me and my husband. Another one is, T-Mobile, for example. They promised something, I forgot what it was in terms of price. Well, don't even get me started. By the way, I kept the contract, okay? Didn't think I had to double check, but I coincidentally saw it, and it was the wrong price. And I said, nope, your representative in store, when I signed up, told me this and that. I forget the exact specifics, okay? they gave me such a hard time. When I went to call, my bad for not reviewing the contract, but I know it's kind of boring stuff. I know it's like a whole bunch of stuff in there. My bad. Anyway, so I didn't review it, but fine. But the guy, when I called and told him what store they came from and whatever, he quit. He no longer works there. That's a coincidence, I know. But even if he did still work there, you have to prove it's what he said. Okay? You'll find me often recording conversations on my phone. I have WhatsApp. I don't know if you guys have WhatsApp. There's probably ways you could record on your phone and keep a log. I record a lot of conversations. I mentioned to you before in a previous video, I think a chit chat video, that I went and met an attorney, created a will, whatever, right? I record the conversation. Mostly I record things, it's not because I don't trust people. For the lawyer, it's mostly because I need to remember certain things, what they mean. And I can't be bothered or busy with writing it at the time we're talking. But many things I record, okay? Screenshot, right? Interaction. One time, in this exact spot I'm in right now. In this exact spot. I can't believe I've been... An 18-wheeler, there's only 2 lanes here. It's a newer development area where I'm going. But anyway, an 18-wheeler hit my side mirror. No, it is a big deal, but guys, I literally have PTSD from it. They hit it. We parked on the side, exchanged information, blah blah. Had to call their health, their car insurance, blah blah. See, it scares me when they pass by. Well, luckily my husband was minutes behind me, and I was a little startled, and he decided to talk to the guy and exchange information and handle it. I switched the cars. I went to his car, took the kids home. He had the kids. And he had 2 of the kids. I had 1. And he handled it. However, during his conversation, because I taught him well, just smart, he recorded the conversation between him and the guy, of course admitting what happened, because you never know what people do after. Another story has to do with the car. I used to work in Neiman's. Security paged me, told me to come to the security office. I went. They're like, somebody just hit your car. I ran to the parking lot so fast, I almost fell. Funny enough, I didn't have to run. Her car doesn't reverse. Why is she driving in the street with the car that doesn't reverse? I have no idea. But her car doesn't reverse. She was stuck on my wheel. My wheel was turned this way, and she was trying to go in, scraped my car, scraped it, and then got stuck on the wheel. If you understand, you understand. If not, then I can't explain it to you. Anyway, she couldn't leave. I bet you she was trying to. Why did she scratch my car all the way? Anywho, we changed information. I didn't even know what I was doing back then, but I was like, give me your ID, I'm gonna make a copy. Went into Neiman's, made a copy in the copy machine. I don't think she even had to give me that. Anyway, it's fine. I don't think I had a picture cell phone thing. I know that sounds ridiculous, but technology has changed. And her dad got involved. She was a young lady. And they're like, yeah, no worry, we'll pay for it, whatever. We got a quote for $700. Meant to go meet my husband. The dad didn't show. Trying to call him, ignoring. I was like, bet. Small claims court. Second they got that, all of a sudden she wrote me a certified letter saying, hey, let's meet, let's take care of this. It was more than that. She was nicer about it, saying that let's handle between us ladies, not the men, right? I was like, whatever. She paid that. She paid my fee for filing the small claims court, whatever. Coincidentally, I wasn't thinking back then, but I took a copy of it. I got a police officer to come. It was private property. I come and they couldn't write a ticket or whatever, but they wrote an incident report. Smart of me, because I would have won the court case. So I'm just telling you that's what I'm venting about. Don't trust anybody. Keep documentation, keep records, keep phone records, whatever. Okay? Because things will come up, even to the most simplest transactions. Okay? And that's money. It's all money. It's all related to money. And when you have it, it's good. When you don't, it sucks. And it's not even about that. I just recently had fraud on my account, and it was like for $300 and $900. I want that money. I'm not going to say that it wasn't nothing. Even if it's $1, I want it. But it didn't hurt me that bad in terms of money. It's the stress. Who has my account number? Who's this? I actually had a meeting today with my banker. to put up ACH blocks. If you don't know what that is, get with your banker. I'm sure they have it in every bank, because this was an ACH debit, meaning somebody had my account number and routing number. You might say, why would somebody have that? Where are you putting that online? My payroll is directly from ACH debits. Like, you can't put payroll on a credit card that I'm aware of. Sometimes your mortgage is from ACH debit. My sales tax, I do it direct, so I don't have to pay a fee using debit card, etc. So we put that up. I should have done it a long time ago because I knew of it. Anyway, it's okay. Chase Fraud will take care of it. So that's my rant and my vent. And life lesson for you guys. And you could probably think of something that you wish that you did double check, kept record of, etc., because it bit you in the butt later. Anything. When I talk to my kids' school, simplest meetings, I record. By the way, I'm not your lawyer, okay? I'm not an attorney, nothing. But I will tell you, in the state of Texas, only one party, which is me, the recorder, only needs to consent to recording. Meaning, in my state, Texas, the other party doesn't need to know I'm recording. Okay? You could tell them, and sometimes I actually do tell them, hey, I'm recording this. They're like, fine. But yeah, in your state may be different. Okay? Double check your state. I don't know how to double check. Ask an attorney. Don't Google. I mean, you could Google it, but it may not be accurate. Anywho, so that's my rant. I feel like I have something else to tell you guys, but I'll just end it here. And I hope you enjoyed these chit chats. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.